They're selling these shirts for $20 for another 5 minutes underneath the tree over here behind the RCMP sign. So if you guys can go support,
they're awesome.
Only 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. They're awesome.
So I have a story from 2 weekends ago. Myself and my sister here were asked by Bill to lead a group of people in a nice walk up to river, or as far as we can go. We had to ask permission to go by the gates to do a peaceful walk, and there was about 200 of us that walked, and we kept walking until we couldn't walk anymore. My sister and about another 49 other people had to turn back because of their health reasons and couldn't go any farther. But myself, I took the rest of them to the top where the red dresses are. Myself, I don't take no from the RCMP. They don't get to run my life. They don't get to tell me where I can and can't be. So on our peaceful walk, when we're going up, me and my sister sang our Haida songs to keep giving strength to everyone that was walking with us. We got up to the red dresses and they start doing a ceremony, and myself, I'm determined to get to the very top to make sure all my relations are safe and they're okay, and to go give my songs to the elders and the matriarchs that are up there protecting the land. So myself, as everyone else was around, and the RCMP was there, and we walked by them peacefully, and everyone stood around in a circle, and myself, I took it upon myself to ask the trucks that came flying down after they found out that we made it that far. I asked one of them to turn around and drive me to the top so I can share my songs. So as I was up at the top, I went to the matriarchs first, as that's the most important people in my life. We're the ones that give guidance to the young ones. We're the ones that protect our young ones. We're the ones that do mother and father jobs if we're single parents. Lady Chainsaw was just laying down for a nap, and I said, no, I'll come back another time. She recognized my voice. She's like, nope, somebody lift me up. I need to hear her songs. So they helped her up, and as I was singing, I had to close my eyes because I get emotional when I see women cry in pain of what they're going through when they're protecting our land. So I sang my songs for her, and I went and gave her a hug, and she wouldn't let me go for the longest time. She said that she needed to keep hugging me to take the strength that she needed so she can keep going. So on our way back down to the red dresses, they asked if I wanted to ride down. I said, no, I made it this far walking. I can walk all the way down. Not knowing that they wanted me to protect them while they come down with us because they needed a break. As we sat there and we talked for a bit, I understood what they wanted me to do, so I'm like, I can go halfway down with you guys, but then I have to get off and start protecting the elderly that were still walking with me, and they are strong, I tell you, and the young kids that we had with us. So just before I was getting off the truck to start walking with them to protect them, the RCMP helicopter came down on us and blew dust all over us, knowing that there was elderly there, knowing that there was infants, young children with us.
Shame.
As soon as I'm going to say this proudly, the cops don't like me because I don't take no for an answer.
Woo!
As soon as they see me getting out of the truck, and I don't like getting mad. I don't even like looking mad. But as soon as I got out of that vehicle, that one cop came running over and he said, as soon as I seen that, I called them off. And I said, don't fucking let it happen again. And then on Sunday, once we got a 17-year-old girl safely on a vehicle to head to a hospital to get properly looked at. The few of us that were left there walked with Uncle Bill and Grandma Rose to what they call the line for the RCMP, and it's just a little yellow tape that's across the road. Uncle Bill and Grandma Rose were talking to the RCMP, and all I could keep hearing from the RCMP guy is, know this, know that, I can try this, I can try that. And I raised my hand in a nice way and I said, enough with the no's. We're done hearing no's. And then another person that's been up there for some time just lifted the tape and said, let's go. And as we were going to start walking through, Uncle Bill grabbed the tape and ripped it, and there we went. Woo! We got a little bit ways down the road towards what they call HQ, and Uncle Bill had to sit and rest. So one of our other Indigenous men asked a few of the men to grab one of the fallen trees out of the forest, dragged it out, and they cut it in half and they put it on each side of Uncle Bill's lawn chair and had 6 people carry Uncle Bill and kept taking turns.
Wow.
And we got up to the kitchen, and that's where everyone start filling in the hole that the RCMP dug to trap one of the vans of one of the land protectors, and he had the keys. So they start filling it. Within 20-30 minutes, they had it filled in, and here came the bus that took us all the way up to River. It was hard to see Uncle Bill because that's his land, and when we got off the bus to start walking, to see him shed tears of pain on what the RCMP have done to his camp was so hurtful, so painful. But at the same time, when he said, I'm finally home, and he is able to sit there and enjoy a cup of coffee and a snack while everyone else started to clean up the mess that the RCMP keep leaving for us to clean up. And it's only the land protectors that are cleaning up their mess. They don't clean up their mess. They leave everything there all over the roads. They're disrespecting red dresses that have been hung for the murdered and missing Indigenous women.
Shame!
They have destroyed so much of the artwork that has been worked on in the last year that's been put up. But those are 2 of the good stories that I have. And that's only because of the land protectors that those are the good stories.